Yo guys, what is up? It is Jwae here, and yeah, this video is a pretty good gameplay I got today. It was with the SOCAR-S A1 or whatever it is, I don't really know. Anyway, it was with that gun, the gun that's really good at long range, the gun you're seeing right now, the beginner gun, the newbie gun, the gun you get when you're a noob. Anyway, so I got some bomber gameplay with it, and I ended up going 46-3 in a CTF. So yeah, I was pretty happy with it. I'm excited to be uploading it, and yeah, I almost got the double bomber, but I just choked it, and I was like 1 or 2 kills away. I was like, oh, what? But it didn't even really matter because the match ended basically more or less as I died. So even if I had have got it, I wouldn't have been able to call it in at that point, so yeah, because the match had ended. But anyway, the topic of this video is how I got into Clan FSK or FSK Clan. Now, FSK stands for Forsaken or Forsaken Killers, whichever you want to call it. So yeah, let's just get into it. I got into the community like most people back then. Back then when I joined, basically every person that got into the community was either from watching Nexi PL's videos or, yeah, just basically YouTube, and mainly Nexi and B-Nate's videos. But, yeah, so I got in the community from Nexi's videos, and the car just drove past. So, yeah, I followed Nexi on Twitter, and I saw him tweet to a guy named FSK Vortex. And so I just, like, I don't know what I was thinking or doing, and I just clicked on this guy named Vortex, and I saw that he had the cool clan. It had a cool looking logo with the FSK logo. Like, the FSK logo is pretty sexy, and yeah, I saw that, and basically one thing led to another. I started tweeting at him asking for tryouts into FSK. And all the people I spoke to seemed like really nice guys. And from just following Vortex, I got to find out and meet all the other FSK members. And my first FSK friend was FSK 0, and he was the first ever person that actually acknowledged me and spoke to me and actually helped me get into the clan. So I remember I was at my dad's house at the time, and FSK 0 tweets, "Yo, does anybody want to play Nova 3 with me?" And I'm like, "Dude, sure, me." So then when I get back to my mum's house, because I had to go to my mum's house, and I said, "Dude, when I get to my mum's house, we'll play." And he's like, "Yeah, sure, dude. Just tweet at me when you get home." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So basically, I got home, and I tweeted him, and we didn't end up playing Nova 3, even though I'm actually ranked 10 in the world on Nova 3, so I'm pretty good. Not to brag, no, I'm joking. But I am pretty good at Nova 3. I've got a 3 KDO, and I'm like ranked probably 50 now. I used to be ranked 10 or 8. And yeah, so I was pretty good at that game. We didn't end up playing Nova 3. We ended up having a couple of games in Modern Combat 4, and I actually did really well. And Zero actually said I have really good potential. And I put up some really good scores, and he was impressed. And so basically, he starts showing the other FSK members about me, and telling them about me and how I have good skill and potential. And yeah, back then I was really shy. Like, I was like nothing what I am now. Now I'm like really confident, and like, I don't know. I was like nothing what I am now. I was super shy, and yeah, so me and my brother both wanted to get in FSK at the time, and Zero starts telling the members of FSK that I'm pretty good, and they're like, "Sure, let's play with him one time." And so back then FSK used to Vortex and the clan used to host daily matches, and like everybody used to join. That was like in the community. And so me and my brother joined, and we put up some pretty impressive scores, and we showed that we were a hard opponent, and he was pretty impressed with our work. And yeah, so then after that, I tweeted out, after the match I tweeted at him, "Good game, dude." He's like, "Yeah, good game." And later that day I asked him if I could try it for FSK, and he's like, "Dude, you don't need to try it, we've already played." Sorry, my voice. He said just to tweet FSK 300, so I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And I tweeted him, and I get welcomed into the clan, and I get to meet everybody and speak to everybody. And the next day we actually ended up scrimming, and I ended up Skyping and playing with them. It was like me, Vortex, 300, Splitter, Nexi, Zero, and some other guys like that. And so it was just us, and we had lots of fun. It was really fun back then, how we just always used to get in a big group and play together. And yeah, those were really fun days, and I still remember them just like they were yesterday. And so basically we started playing together a lot, and yeah, as I said, I was really shy back then, so I barely even spoke. I would only talk if like they directed a question to me, and yeah, so I'm sort of embarrassed about how shy I was back then, and I wish I wasn't as shy as I was. And yeah, anyway, basically then the CB against SXC came up, and we ended up losing the CB, and Vortex was a little annoyed because we played daily, and we were a clan that played daily and we still lost, so he was a little annoyed. And yeah, so then as time went on, he sort of got bored of iOS, and he moved to console, and then he came back to iOS, and then eventually the time came where he just left iOS altogether. And then eventually the other members left. 300 became in charge, and then he left, and then Vortex left, and then Zero left. And anyway, so FSK was basically dead. And then sorry, and then a guy named FSK Phoenix, which is one of my best friends to this day, and he was the second friend I ever made in FSK. Him and I basically revived FSK together. It was me, him, and Zero basically. And yeah, so then basically, I'm just trying to remember. We revived it, and we started playing a lot. And one day, I don't know, one day, because I had never spoken to FSK Anathema before, and you guys should know who he's one of my best friends, and yeah, I'd never spoken to him. So then I call him on Skype one day, and just for the hell of it, like I wasn't expecting him to answer, he answers, and him and I connected really well. Like, you know, when when there's like someone that's just like you but not you. Yeah, that's exactly what him and I were like. We both had the same taste in pretty much everything, and yeah, him and I connected really well. We both had the same device, and yeah, we were a good team. And him and I became known as the duo and all that. And yeah, basically Anathema and I became really good friends, and to this day, he's probably one of my best friends that I've ever had. Even in real life, I still consider him up there. And yeah, then I recruited a guy named Trolleyfail, and that was one of the best things I've ever done. And now Trolleyfail, Anathema, and Phoenix are now some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life. And I treasure their friendship even to this day. And I'm losing my voice. Sorry, my voice is just really itchy right now. And yeah, so I treasure their friendship, and Anathema and Trolleyfail, dude, I just love you guys. You guys mean everything to me, and I'd do anything for them. And yeah, honestly, meeting them was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. And yeah, so thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.